I would say filling the data by recognizing the pattern. So what Excel does, that it recognizes the pattern based on your existing values that you are providing, and based on that it fills the other rows. I'll give you one example. If you see this table, there is one table where I have name of few students, for example, or employees, and then I have employee code. Now I want to, like, my company is having first four digits. There are some special meaning of first four digits from the employee code. So I want to extract that. What will I do? Let's say I have 500 employees, 1000 employees. I cannot do that manually to each employee. The first option is you can apply the formula, but flash fill is the easiest option to fill the values. So here what I'll do, I'll give only first example, which is 1006, which is the first four digit. Now for other values, what I need to do, I need to select the range where I want to flash fill, and there is a key that you have to use, which is Control plus E. Okay, so use Control E and it will flash fill the values according to the value that you have provided, which is 1006. Now you can verify it also. This is also first four from this value. 3476 is also first four. 1004 is also first four. This is also correct. And this is also correct.
Ah, this one. This one I used it, but thanks
Okay.
that I don't know the name is Flashfill.
Oh, okay, okay. So this, the name is called as flash fill, and you can use Control plus E. It is a very useful feature. Whenever I open Excel, 90% of the times I'm using it. It is a very good feature.
Yeah.
Now, talking about the another example, let's say last three digits. So I'm using, let's say here I am writing 100. Okay. Now I'll select the data and do Control E. No, it is not taking last three digit. What it is taking? It is taking first three digit. Why? Because there is a confusion. Here, if you see this row, first three digit is also 100, last three digit is also 100. So in these cases, what you have to do, you have to provide some more data to Excel. So what I'll do, I'll provide this data also, which is, let's say 79B is the last three digits. Again, I will select the data and do Control E. Now I am getting the perfect result. Correct? Is this
Uh,
clear?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
How does Excel know that he needs to use B column? Because there are A and B two columns, right? Or they it
There are
tries.
multiple columns. Correct. There are multiple columns, but it just recognize the data. Let's say 100, like it is a priority based, like backend, you can consider it in a way that it is a priority based. First, it might be checking in this particular column first before going to this column. This is my assumption that it does that. Okay, and let's say I am providing two values, 179B. Now 179B together available in which column? I can see only this is the column where 179B is available together. Okay, so these are the steps that can be used to recognize the pattern at the back end. Similar thing we do in coding as well. So that's why this is the assumption that this is how Excel is calculating the priority on which column to find out the value.
So
Okay.
is it not necessary that the column where we are doing a flash fill has to be next to the column on which we are applying the
No, this
formula?
is not necessary. This is not necessary. I'll tell you that we'll take one example where I am having first name and last name in other column, and then I am using a flash fill on some other new column where I'm keeping the applicant name, first name plus last name. So that can also happen. I'll give you one example. Okay. Is this clear now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. There, one more small example, first alphabet. So let's say I have taken it T and I'll just select the data, do Control E. It is done. We are getting first alphabet. Similarly, first two alphabet, I can do MO and then I can just select the data and Control.